Alright, so hello and welcome back to another video. We're out at Superbowl again today, but this time I'm on the big bike, back on the big rig for the first time in a while, and I'm going to do a ride around and hit all the new trails that have opened up in the past few months at Superbowl in South Nowra. We've got some awesome flow trails here now and a new airflow jumps progression trail network of 3 jumps trails, a green, a blue and a black, over this side of the hill that have just opened up in kind of the past month, and they're awesome. They're getting a heap of use, so thought why not do a big ride and do all the new trails in one lap and bring you along for the ride. So we're starting off here. This is kind of main top car park at Superbowl. You can see the trail map over there, and the new jumps trails just roll in from around the corner here. You'll see later on when I drop into those where they start exactly. And then the other flow trails, Red Belly, kind of see the start of it just down there. We'll get to that probably first, and then Constrictor, which is just a little bit down that fire trail over there, and but we'll run through all that soon. Anyway, these trails are epic. Let's get into it. Alright, so dropping into Red Belly, which is the first of the new trails that opened up here at Superbowl. It's an epic flow. Woo! Epic flow trail down the side of the hill. Oh my goodness. Pretty high speed. Oh, something's clicked in my face. Awesome berms. I'll push it that one. Oh yeah. On there, but I don't know, I'm quite brave enough to pull it. Oh yeah. Good. It's kind of slow. It's unheard of in the Shoalhaven. Right, these trails. Oh. Trail building crew has done such an epic job. Oh. So we just came down Red Belly, which I'll show you. This is where we came out here, and we're kind of at this little trail meeting point down the bottom here. So that's where Red Belly comes out, and this trail over here is Constrictor, which I'm going to head up and ride now. As you can see on this sign here, maybe if you can see it, the cross-country loop, the original cross-country loop out here at Superbowl, heads out this way, and then they've put in a link track back to the top, so straight on where my bike is, we'll follow that trail up. I might do a little time lapse riding up that trail so you can see it, but it's a pretty cruisy switchback climb back to the top, and you come out right next to pretty much Constrictor, this next flow trail, which is next on our list of the new trails here to ride for this video. So Red Belly, pretty awesome trail, some sweet berms, some doubles that you can pull for if you're keen, and high speed as well. So all right, I'll time lapse this little climb back up and then we'll hit Constrictor. just like that, we're at the top of Constrictor. Not too bad of a climb, pretty cruisy. Only takes, I don't know, 5 to 7 minutes maybe. Depends how hard you want to ride. If you want a bit of a workout, you can do it pretty quick. Top of Constrictor, so throw you on board and we'll jump into the next fresh bit of flow. All right, this is Constrictor. Some more unreal. Whoa! Oh, it's quick! Hold on to it! Oh my god, the drift! Oh, the back wheel sliding on the hard pack. Oh, so good though. Oh. So it's pretty steep up the top there with some awesome berms, and then it flattens down the bottom here. Flattens out down the bottom here with some more sweeping turns. Oh, yeah. We're just coming back down to that same meeting point as before. Just like that, we're at the bottom of Constrictor. And we're going to head back up the link track, and then we're going to hit some of the newer, even newer, that have only opened more recently, jumps trails. Back at the top of the climb here, that's Constrictor just there. And to drop into the green trail here, you just got to head a little bit further up the fire trail back towards the car park. And then just up here on the left, we duck in to the start of the green trail. So this is the first of the new kind of airflow trails. They've got a green, a blue, and a black. The blue and the black start up at the kind of top trailhead slash car park, which is just up kind of the top of this fire trail. So if you get here and you park up the top and you want to ride the green trail first, which I would probably suggest if you, even just as a warm-up, if you've got your jumping dialed, but it's good fun anyway as well. You need to ride down the fire trail just here, and then turn right into here. You'll see that sign. All right, jumping jack. Let's do it. This is a fun beginner flow trail. So good. Woo! Oh yeah. Oh, you can rip some of those berms. That is so good. My beautiful breeze. That is fun. Now, when you get down to the bottom of the jumps trails here, the airflow trails, you've got a few different options getting back up. I just came out of the green trail here, and then the other trails come out here as well, and you've got a couple of options. So you can head back up this trail here, which I will go up at one point, and that goes up next to the kind of black jump line, so you can get an idea of what the jumps are like and stuff like that. Or you can go up this trail that's over here, So on the far left, when you're looking back up the hill, it's called Python, and that just kind of meanders, traverses up the hill all the way up, and you come in at the back of the car park up the top. Or the final option, which I think is probably the most popular, is you just ride out the bottom here, turn left, and head straight back up the fire trail up the hill. It's probably the quickest and easiest way to do it. So I think most people choose that option. However, I would suggest, if you are kind of progressing through these lines, so if you do the green line, then you do the blue line, and you want to hit the black line, I'd suggest going up the little up track here. You can see this little sign. I'd suggest going up the up track, and you can check out, it goes right next to the bigger jumps on the black line, and you can kind of check them out. And we will do that after I do the blue line. We'll go back up that way and have a look at the few of the jumps. Some of the wildlife you might see out here. It's hiding from me. But I think they're a fair bit more scared of us. So this is the main trailhead up at Superbowl here, and the new blue and black flow trails, air flow trails, sorry, and jump trail, expert jump trail, start from the back of the car park here. So for both of them, they have the same top section of berms, and then you split off, as you'll see, left for the blue trail and right for the black trail. All right, let's do it. Alright, so we're going to stick left down here and stay on Blue Tongue, the blue airflow trail. Build our way up to the black. Drop the shoulder around the tree. So you stay left here, down into Blue Tongue. Oh yeah. Back in, down the bottom. Oh my goodness. All right, I made it down in one piece, down the blue airflow trail there, Blue Tongue. I did go a little deep on that last one, but those are some fun jumps and nice section of high speed trail if you want it to be. The great thing that you'll notice about these lines, and what's been done incredibly well by the trail building crew, Keystone Trails and OA Excavation and Trail and everyone involved, is that each line is really is progressive. So the lips on all the lines from green to blue are all pretty steep. Obviously the size of the jump varies significantly between the green and up to the black line, but you get used to the style of jump from green, blue to black. The size is the big difference, obviously. Like even on the green line, you'll notice the lips, there's kind of proper lips on the jump, as opposed to what you often find on like mountain bike flow trails. They're flatter lips, bigger tabletops, which are fun too, but it's good to see the consistency between the lines so you can really build up confidence and progress between each line if you would like to. But they're all super fun in their own right, as you can hopefully see. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to pedal up this up track that rolls up past the black line here. We're going to pedal up this section, and I'll stop next to some of these bigger jumps up here, and I'll show you the kind of scale that we're working with, or at least try and show you the scale of jump. All right, so you can see the little up track here. next to my bike continues up around there. We're right next to funnel web here, the jumps line. These are the bottom 3 hits. So this is the last kind of big jump here, this one, and then up through the trees there. Pretty hard to capture the scale, but you can see these are proper lips, pretty steep. This is a little bit hipped, so you hip around and land on a bit of an angle to take off. Just making sure that I'm not going to get hit by anyone. But they're incredibly well built. This last jump is so much fun. I've only hit it twice, and I'm not a great jumper, bit of a funny name, by any means. And you feel like you're flying and floating. It's incredible. Maybe you can't see, but where I am in the bomb hole here between the jumps, the top edge of that lip is kind of, I'd say, maybe even taller than my head, and I'm 6'4", 6'5". I was just doing a lot of talking, you probably couldn't even hear me, but what I was saying was that standing in the bomb hole there, that jump's about, the lip of that last jump's about the size of my head, not the size of my head, the height of my head, top of my head, if not higher. And I'm 6'4" or 5", which in normal measurements is like 194, 195 centimeters. So pretty big from kind of bottom to top of the lip. Important to note though, here you can see that the lip is a bit crumbly. So make sure that if you are riding this or you want to ride this, if you're not 100% confident in your ability, like me, and this is what I did do before I rode it, come and have a look. So at least you can see what it's like. So do the blue trail or something, then ride up the up trail here. Come and have a look at them and then have a crack, because what you don't want to do is, especially when these lips have dried out a bit like they have now, you don't want to roll over them, because it'll just destroy the lip and then it kind of ruins the jumps. So yeah, be mindful of that. If you want to hit these, go for it, but have a look at them first so you really can give them a proper crack rather than rolling over the top of them and damaging the lips. Anyway, I'm going to stop yapping. I'm going to climb to the top on the rest of this up track, and then we'll hit funnel web and hopefully hold it together all the way down. Yoo! All right, so dropping into funnel web. The top section is the same as blue tongue, so through these berms, and then you just duck right instead of left. So this is hopefully going to be my 3rd full run on this trail, and see if we can hold it together. All right. Oh yeah. So good. Oh, it's a bit windy. Oh, into the big one. Oh! Oh! Oh my God. That was a real dead sailor operator there, momentarily, right in the back. Oh, pulled a bit hard for that middle one. Sorry I bumped the camera there, hopefully it stayed okay. My goodness, I made it down in one piece just. Those jumps are so awesome. I mean, I only messed up really there because I tried to pull a little hard on that middle one because I went a bit short on the first one, I think. Because I'm not so confident, I still probably brake check when I don't need to. This trail, the trail speed on this rolls really well, and you can just kind of ride them. You don't need to pull super hard if you're going the right speed that the trail's sending you down at. But that last jump is awesome too. You just feel like you're going to space. I hope you enjoyed checking out all the new trails out at Superbowl in South Nowra out here with me. And yeah, if you haven't been out already, I know lots of people have. There seems like there's people out here all the time now, which is awesome. But if you haven't been out here yet, make sure you get out here and check it out, because it is a heap of fun and there's something for everyone. All right, I'm just gonna pedal up the fire trail. I'm already about halfway out. Pretty cruisy climb back up. And yeah, maybe call it a day, maybe get some B-roll. We'll see how we go. Thanks for watching. Yoo. Just jumping in at the end here to say that if you do get out to Superbowl in the next little while and you enjoy all the new trails that have been put in there, please consider supporting SCUM, South Coast United Mountain Bikers, the local mountain bike club. It's volunteer run, not for profit, and they will be maintaining the trails for you. So you can support them by coming out to one of their events, or donating on their website, or coming out and volunteering at one of the trail days as well. So keep in mind those things. Good to support your local clubs and make sure that we can maintain these awesome trails.